Welcome back to our channel. Today, we're diving into a movement that has sparked global conversations about gender roles, relationships, and societal expectations, the 4B movement. In this video, we'll discuss the origins of the 4B movement, its key principles, and the impact it's had on both individuals and society. Whether you're new to the movement or just curious to learn more, stick around. The 4B movement originated in South Korea as a social movement promoting women's independence and self-sufficiency. It consists of 4 key principles, each represented by the Korean word B, meaning no or without. These principles are no dating, bayoni, no marriage, bihon, no sex, biseongwangi, and no childbirth, bikolson. Now you might be wondering, why would anyone want to commit to these principles? The movement's purpose is not to reject men or relationships, but to address issues of societal pressure, gender inequality, and traditional expectations placed on women. The 4B movement was born as a response to systemic gender inequality, particularly around expectations on women to marry, have children, and adhere to traditional gender roles. Let's break down each of the B's. No dating. Many 4B adherents feel that traditional dating often pressures women to conform to societal expectations or take on burdens in relationships. No marriage. This principle stems from concerns about the financial and emotional responsibilities women are often expected to shoulder in marriage without equal recognition. No sex. The goal here is to opt out of relationships where traditional or patriarchal expectations around intimacy exist. No childbirth. Some choose to avoid having children due to societal pressures on mothers and a lack of institutional support. Together, these principles aim to provide women with an alternative to traditional roles, promoting personal freedom and self-development. So how has the 4B movement impacted society, particularly in South Korea? Well, it's led to big shifts in social norms and even economic trends. Marriage rates in South Korea have declined, and 4B has been a significant influence, encouraging women to explore alternative life paths. South Korea's birth rate is among the lowest in the world, in part due to social movements like 4B. More women are choosing to invest in themselves rather than traditional family structures, which has reshaped industries from travel to personal development. This isn't limited to South Korea. The 4B movement has inspired similar conversations worldwide about personal choice, gender roles, and societal expectations. Of course, no movement is without controversy or challenges. While 4B has empowered many, it's also faced criticism. Some argue that 4B is too extreme, as it dismisses relationships that could be healthy and equal. Critics point out that declining birth rates can lead to economic issues, including a shrinking workforce and social support challenges. Others feel the movement has created more gender divide rather than promoting mutual understanding. However, 4B supporters argue that their choices are a form of protest against societal structures that don't support women's rights and autonomy. Regardless of the criticisms, the 4B movement has brought major conversations to the forefront. It's inspired women to question traditional life paths and advocate for policy changes that support autonomy. Whether or not you agree with the 4B movement, it's hard to deny its influence. As society continues to grapple with gender roles and equality, movements like 4B remind us of the importance of choice and self-determination. Thanks for joining us on this deep dive into the 4B movement. What are your thoughts on it? Do you think it's a positive force for change, or do you see it differently? Let us know in the comments below. And if you found this video insightful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell for more content like this.